Man, where do you start with the Jets?
Zach
I guess you
Wilson.
start with Zach Wilson
It's
and
exciting.
will Zach since Adam Gase is not there, will Zach Wilson adjust to New York and the NFL better than Sam Darnold did? I'm a firm believer that Adam Gase sold Sam Darnold's career in the first couple years there. And so him being gone, and not to mention he has weapons. The Jets have weapons, guys. Can you believe it? Jamison Crowder, Corey Davis, Moore. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he just has everything. I just my biggest worry is like how many first round picks are you going to go through that are quarterback before, you start actually like investing like okay, are they going to give Zach Wilson 3 years and they're like, all right, he's not the guy, move on, another first round pick? Like, like I don't know, man. It's just
yeah.
crazy.
Whenever it's like Zach Wilson's really good, right? But whenever somebody gets drafted by the Jets, I just am just prepared for them to fail. I don't know what it is, but Robert Saleh comes in and it brings a whole players love him. Brings a whole new
True.
culture and hype to the Jets they haven't had since I've been alive. Even when Rex Ryan was the coach, I mean, they didn't have hype. They were just good. They had good defense. But, bringing him in there was a good signing. I think they have a lot of young talent over there, mixed with some like vets, sort of. Like Marcus May, sort of a vet, but not really, but like kinda. He's like 26. Um, Jamison Crowder's 27. So it seems like they did a really good job in the offseason
Yeah.
with obviously the draft. And then, they got Carl Lawson. They signed a couple other guys. I like what they've done so far.
Just my question is like, can you put it all together? It's like it's really cool that you've got all these pieces. It's almost like the Patriots. It's almost the same question. It's like, all right, you got this whole new wide
Yeah.
receiver core, Crowder, Davis Moore. You got this cool new defense. You got Carl Lawson. Yeah, just all right. What do you do with it? Can you put it all together? Can you actually compete against the Bills? Can you compete against the Patriots, Dolphins? I don't know.
I suppose
I want them to.
I think what's going to hold them back this year is secondary is not very good.
No, still.
So their offense has improved, but their secondary isn't very good. I think what you'll see from the Jets this year is what you saw from the Jets the last 3 weeks of the season, 4 weeks, whatever that stretch was, where they started to
They beat like
almost
some
win or win.
Rams.
Yeah, should have beat the Raiders, stuff like that. Where they blew their number one pick chances. I think that Jets they're going to be able to compete more. I don't know if it's going to translate into more wins. Well, it will, but like a lot of wins. Um,
Because you have like anytime you have like a rookie quarterback
it's
with
growing
brand new
pains
weapons,
mostly.
like it takes a while for that chemistry to build.
Yeah, we say that sometimes, not all the time.
No,
Sometimes you got Justin Herbert come in there just throw for 400 yards every game like it's nothing.
yeah, that's
But
crazy. That doesn't happen. But I mean, it
it
takes a
doesn't normally
while. It takes a
happen
while.
though.
Like the best chemistry I can probably see happening right away is probably Zach and Elijah, just because they're both rookies. They're gonna they're gonna have a lot to prove. Um, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously Crowder, he's a kind of I guess the vet of and then you got Corey Davis who was supposed to be really good until AJ Brown came along and ran him out of there. But I mean, it has a lot of
yeah.
potential. Like I said, when I'm talking about this, when I say this receiving core might be better than the Pats, that should tell you a lot about how I feel about this one.
Yeah, they did well. Think about Zach Wilson coming in right away. He played at BYU. There's not a lot of competition there in terms of it's kind of like Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance is going to take a minute to adjust because he played
Yeah.
at North Dakota State. Like Carson Wentz did too, and it took him a minute. You know what I'm saying? And eventually he almost won MVP. So it's possible. But the first season, there's a growth period of at when you play at BYU with Zach Wilson, motherfuckers are just open all the time.
Yeah.
When you come play for the Jets and you're lining up against Stephon Gilmore, it's not the same.
Tre'Davious White.
It's Tre'Davious White, bro. Like it's not just
Xavier
Xavier
Howard.
Howard, Byron Jones.
Uh-huh.
It's different, bro. You gotta adjust. But hey, I like what the Jets are building. I just absolutely love their head coach choice. That's what gives me hope for the Jets.
I definitely think they're in
Every
the
time you hear
right.
somebody, when
Yeah.
somebody talks about Robert Saleh, they just get the biggest smile on their face. Look what he did for them. I mean, the 49ers defense was insane with
Yeah.
Robert Saleh. Got to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback, bro. Like that's not normal. That's not what you do. You don't go to the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback unless your defense is crazy.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, honestly, for the Jets' sake, like the past two draft years, like you guys went off. You had six, I want to say what, almost close to 6 to 10 picks the past 2 years. Totally got a brand new defense. You got Zach Wilson, Elijah Vera Tucker, Mekhi Becton, Denzel Mims, Elijah Moore. Like, make all of these picks mean something. And I know you have a couple of studs on defense, like Marcus May and maybe Ashton Davis if you want. I don't know. There's a couple of Brian Poole. I get it. Quinton Williams. Just put it all together. I don't
Yeah.
want to see you guys be. It's almost like the Browns. Like I'm tired of I'm sure they're tired of it, and we're tired of seeing them be bad. It's time for a change.
Just play defense, Jets. Mark Sanchez had you on the AFC Championship. It's possible, okay?
If
Just
he
play
can
some
do
defense.
anybody
Dude, if you can do it, anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. All right, Jets records. So they won 2 games. They were 2-14. Jesus Christ.
I'll say 6-11. I think they improve, just not. They're
Yeah,
more.
5-12.
They're missing some defense. That's all. Zach Wilson can't play
Five
on
and
defense,
12.
guys.
I think they almost get swept by the division. I think they take the Patriots out in New York or something. But
Yeah, they probably they'll lose one, win one, they'll split.
yeah, but then they'll
But
get
I
shit
think
on
they
by the
get
Bills and the
exactly
Dolphins.
Dolphins and the Bills. Yeah, it's sorry Jets.
Oh man, guys, when we do our we don't know the schedule. We're just guessing. When we do our preseason predictions, we'll know the schedules and we'll have a more reason for why we're doing these records. Right now, we're just going off the top of the head, like a gut feeling type of thing. So yeah, 5-12. I mean, if you listen, it's okay to go 5-12. Jets. Improvement is improvement, man. You don't have to just jump from lottery to the playoffs in one season. It's growing pains out here.
Yeah, unless you're the Cardinals, who have the blueprint to go from trash to
Yeah.
almost competing in the playoffs.
Or if you're the Saints and you're 2-14, but then you happen to sign one of the best quarterbacks of all time as a free agent, that's a little bit different. But
Yeah.
most of the time, if you're building through the draft like the Jets, it takes a couple years, man. It takes a couple years. No shame in going 2-14, 5-12, 8-9, and then being 12-5. No shame in that at all.